Okay, so here's your basic overview for the connections on our new AV module. This is also going to work for the add-on NAV module with HDMI, but the new AV module with HDMI, USB, and then the camera hookups. So you're going to have this box here. You'll notice inside the box, everything comes labeled. So reference this video and then pay attention to the labels. For instance, this one here says 20-pin male factory harness at the radio. So we're going to be working with the radio module here. So basically what we're going to do at the radio, which sits behind the screen, guys, on your Silverados and Sierras, Colorados, Canyons, unplug, plug back in. Factory one right here. Okay, the next one on the list here is going to be our HMI. So again, it's labeled HMI, female at HMI. So we're going to unplug this one, plug into the female, and then this one says male factory, which means the factory, when you just unplug, goes right back in. That's only going to leave these two here to hook up, and they just plug right in. Everything's keyed. You can't really mess these up, guys. Just plug right in. Okay, now the other two basic ones to get this up and running are USBs. So you're either going to plug in at the back of the screen or at the HMI. So for most applications, it's going to be at the HMI. So this guy, again, you can't mess up. Plugs in right there. No way to mess it up. Same here. No way to mess it up. Okay, so at the screen, blue, don't pay attention to this color, but it's the blue USB at the HMI. This will plug back into. And then this is our test cable here. Yours will be a blue cable. Gonna plug right into here. Notice our screen comes back on. That's everything we need to get this unit operational. So now I can power it up and access the module through the arrows. So if you're going to utilize the NAV, we can press NAV and go there. The map isn't loaded on there right now. Obviously, I'll do that before I ship it. Most of you guys are using this for the HDMI smartphone mirroring. That's how you're going to access this. If we had our HDMI cable plugged in, again, guys, only goes into one spot right here. Okay. Your phone then plugs into the air or your Fire Stick, whatever HDMI source you want to use. This video icon would be highlighted and you just press that. If you're using our built-in NAV, you would then use this guy here to plug on. Now for you guys that maybe don't like your factory NAV, you've already got a factory antenna, you could actually utilize your factory antenna that's already on the car. Just plug it in here and not even use this. We could probably even get creative and get you a splitter so you could use both when you want. But again, only if you're using the factory NAV or the built-in NAV on this, you'd use this. Otherwise, don't worry about it. Then your only other connection is going to be the USB. It's going to plug into one of these guys here. Again, can't mess it up, just plugs right in. That's your USB port. That's going to do USB video. Now, two other connections on this main harness you do need to be concerned of. This one's labeled aux port. So, your auxiliary port in the center armrest, which I don't have one here, I should have had one ready. You're gonna plug into the bottom of that guy. So we'll go over to the truck right quick and show you. And then if you're using the built-in navigation on this guy, which will also be labeled, it goes to the left front speaker. Again, we'll go over to the truck here and I'll point those out. If you're not planning on using the built-in navigation, tape this up and just put it behind the dash. Don't worry about it. So let's go over to the truck and I'll point those two out. Left front speaker, guys, is up here. So pull this A-pillar off out of your way so you can pop this up, access that speaker. The plug will just unplug. Ours tees in, okay? And then the other one is this guy right here in the center armrest. So the back side of that guy, the harness that's labeled auxiliary port plugs in right there. So you just got to route it through the console and plug it in on the bottom. So that's pretty much it for the general overview. We'll have an official install video here in the next week or two, but this will get you going. Text us, call us with any questions.